onto your seat, baby, cause this one's a screamer.
Now, on to some Bravo stuff. Now, this is crazy. This is insane, actually. So, for y'all that don't watch Summer House, there's a show on Bravo called Summer House, right? There's a black girl on there by the name of Ciara. She was interested in this white boy. They dated or whatever. The boy ended up like going and going and behind her back and going to date and talk to her friend, and the girl broke girl code because that was her good friend, right? Then we find out as of like a day ago that not only he did that, he slept with another housewife on Bravo who's married, allegedly. She go by the name of Jen Fessler. She was on Real Housewives of New Jersey. And they said, somebody put on Threads. By the way, Threads is starting to become very messy. I'm starting to clock that. They said, somebody tweeted, said, former Real Housewives of New Jersey friend of Jen Fessler was asked by Page 6 about the Summer House scandal tonight and said this about Wes. Wes is the cutest, sweetest golden retriever puppy dog. He does not mean any harm. He didn't mean it. He's just trying to have a good time. He doesn't want to hurt anyone. Give him a break. This is the stuff I'll be talking about. Like, let that have been somebody else that did that. Y'all would have been reaming him. But because he's a sweet golden white retriever, he gets to slide with it. Like, that's crazy. The amount of hate that Tom got was really, although what he did was really bad, don't get me wrong, but like, y'all had this man low-key about to unalive himself. But a lot of people are not keeping that same energy at West. Now, the situations are not to be compared, don't get me wrong, but I just feel like a lot of people are excusing a lot of what was done between West and Amanda. A lot of people are. So Ciara replied back and said, LOL, it's because they slept together too. Well, once again, the internet is going to do its job. So guess what they did? They did their job and they pulled up old videos of them hanging out during BravoCon.
Tonight, we coined, what's your last name?
Wilson, but it's meant.
That's your last name? Wes Wilson? That's an unfortunate situation. But hold on, anyway, hold on. No, it's fine. Wes Wilson. Okay, whatever.
Am I the only one that could smell this video? It smelled like musk, hair, and a lot of other things.
But tonight, Wes Wilson became. Don't get carried away. Okay. Tonight, Wes Wilson became. Drumroll, please. That's enough. Messy Wessie! We're messy as fuck, baby.
And y'all probably thinking this is not enough proof. Well, y'all, no, there's more. It's a lot more, actually. Okay, I'm gonna say this. First of all, this is very inappropriate. You as a married woman, there's no way you should be cuddling up and so close to a man like this. Like, is this a straight people thing? Because this is straight people business. Maybe the girls need to start staying out of straight people business. Because like, I'm just gagged at this video altogether. Like, you are a little bit too close for comfort, babes. You don't even know this man like that. I don't even know your vibe. You don't even know this man like that. And you all cooped up with the dog, all up hugging on him like that as a married woman. So that in itself is already left to me. Okay? Very, very left to me. But then we got more confirmation because Wes went on Watch What Happens Live a little bit after this video and talked about how he basically had dealings with a woman in her older 50s. Guess how old the Jen lady is? In her older 50s. Now, although I can't play the audio due to copyright purposes, but y'all know how I'm good with Andy's voice. So he's like, what did you like sleep with? Like, you slept with somebody like older. Like, how old were they? Were they like 60s? Wes is like, well, he was like, you know, like older 50s. Like, oh, so like they were like in their 60s? No, like they were like in their like older 50s, and like, yeah, that's how old they were. So You know, it was just like it was weird. Oh, so like 50s, fives, like got at. Yeah. It was like, it was like weird. It was like, like it was like stuff and like, how that gets. Oh, like that's great. Okay. So he had to win one of those. That's how a lot of the confirmation is being done. Now, this is where it gets tricky, right? This was Jen's anniversary post caption. She says, "Happy 27. You can sleep with Wes and Amanda and I'd still stay." This is to her husband. This was posted on April 10th. There's more confirmation. This is all alleged, of course, right? Lisa Milan. Y'all remember Lisa Milan from Dubai Housewives? Well, guess what? She recently had, not recently, because Dubai went off for a little bit, but a little bit ago, she had to tell Wes that she's married with kids and to kind of like back, nigga, she got kids and a husband.
Reality TV stardom, because I think that's kind of what they've implied is kind of made him fumble the bag. That he hasn't been able to.
If that's what it was, I'm gonna like slap him. I hope that's not true. I just hope that's not true. I didn't get that vibe from him when I met him. He was actually so charming, so nice. I had to tell him a few times, like, I'm married with 3 kids, but such a nice guy.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna have to watch to see how it plays out.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay. So if she had to tell herself that, hey, I'm married with 3 kids, if Lisa had to tell herself tell Wes that I'm married with 3 kids, it looks as if to me he has a type and married is the type. It's no shade. Like that is what he goes for, is married, which is, when women do it, they get a lot of criticism. So a lot of y'all need to keep the same energy for niggas, straight up, for men. So Jen did reply back to this, and she said, in all seriousness, and while I couldn't help be a little flattered, it is not nice nor it is okay to post something categorically untrue and defamatory on social media, regardless of whatever rumors or on apparent evidence led you to that conclusion. That is definition of liable. If it were true, I would have to recourse. Because it is a lie, this can get more complicated. Having said that, I hope that we can rectify this. That it is enough now. Well, it doesn't look like Ciara gives a. She posted an emoji of her doing a cartwheel. That's my type of level of petty, baby. Okay. I believe it. I'm sorry. It's a legend, of course, but I believe it. It all lines up. I believe it. I believe it. Okay. Because how close they were in that video. What you as a married woman think that's even appropriate? Let a married man be that whole close and huggy duggy like that and lovey-dovey with a woman and see how, the criticism they would get. Okay, this was Ciara posted, y'all. Now Ciara has yet said anything since the cartwheel, and I don't know if she should or not. But to be honest, the way Jen is, she very federal. She gonna probably send her a cease and desist. So if anything, I would just say something light and advise an attorney before saying something light, because to be honest, you would have to prove that you didn't sleep with him. And with the evidence that's out there, it's more likely than not. Okay.